Okay, I thought I'd do a follow-up video on the one I just did. There's only going to be 3 types of setups, okay? So we're going to start off with 1, 2, 3s, and we're going to follow the structure of the market, okay? So this green area here is the first 5 minutes. So we come from a higher high to a lower low, and then we form this 1, 2, 3 here. And you're going to take an entry right on top of that red candle there, which would be, let me bring this down here so you can actually see. So that candle is 87 1/4, and you get filled and up for the win. This is where your entry would be. On top of that candle there, and this would be low low, lower high, but not a lower low. That's basically what a 1, 2, 3 pattern is. So one over here, one over there, and one over there. Okay, it's right there. So that's the 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then what we got is it, makes a higher high and higher low, and then right over here we get another 1, 2, 3. So you got point 1. That's the top of the markets. In other words, we made a higher high up here and a higher low right over here. And as soon as this candle, the next candle, takes out the 2 point, you got a 3 point, which would be right over here on this blue candle. So basically what you're looking for now is a Ross hook or a railroad track to get you into the trade. And you get into the trade right over here, and down you go. Okay, so now here's the next setup. So we made a higher high, a higher low, but not a higher high, then a lower low. Then it takes out this level, which makes it a 2B break. And usually what happens after a 2B break is you get a 1, 2, 3. In this particular case, you didn't get a 1, 2, 3. I mean, my error, you did get a 1, 2, 3. Because what happens is you got the 2B break, and there's the pullback. If this wasn't a double bottom, so there's the double bottom. If it wasn't a double bottom, say it closed up here, then this wouldn't be a pullback because it would be just an inside bar. But since you got a double bottom there, you just follow the setup up to here. So let's see, that would be 93.50. This doesn't take you into the trade, so you would move it up to here. It would be the new 3 point. And your entry would be up here. And down you go with this red candle right over here. So that's where an entry is here. That's where an entry is here. This is where the entry is over here. So this is one thing you got to keep in mind. Every time you get a swing break from a 1, 2, 3 or a 2B, in other words, a 2B is really where price in this particular case, well, actually, in this particular case, this wouldn't be a trade. Excuse me, made a little graphical error here. This wouldn't be a trade for the simple reason that we made a higher high, higher low, but not a higher high, then a lower low. Then it makes a higher high. So basically, we were looking for a 1, 2, 3 to go long, but it made another lower low. So it went from a lower low to a higher high to a lower low. Oh, that's right. This is the place, right? It made a lower low, 2B down. So you had a 2B up here, which then turned into a 2B down here because it took out that swing. So I was right. I was just, hopefully you can understand. Let me try to make it clearer to you. Okay. When price took out this level over here, we were looking for a 3 point to get back to go long, but none of this happened. By the time it happened, it broke this point here. So you had a 2B up here, and then it just reversed. It had another 2B here. So this 2B now is in effect. This one's not in effect. and there's your pullback to form your 3-point. What happens every time after a 2B break? It's always followed by a 1-2. It's always followed by a 3-point. In other words, one pullback gives you the head and shoulders pattern. This is a kind of a wonky one, but you'll see later on. So right over here, we make a lower low. Down to here, then it makes a lower high, but not a lower low, and not a higher high. And this over here becomes another 1, 2, 3. Get back into this downtrend. So this guy here is at 95.50. It does not trigger, so you cancel the order. And then it makes a lower low. So then make a lower low, lower high, lower low. Lower low, lower high, but not a lower low, then a higher high, higher low, higher high. And then over here it makes a lower low. So this is another 2B break. So your first entry would be, you need a pullback to form a 3-point, and it would be this blue candle right over here. And that's at 90.75. And you go down to 86.75 for a quick win. So let me just erase all these things here. And you can see what actually is happening here is, now when it comes to I'm going to show you another day. Let me just go to a different day. Okay, so here's a different day. So let's see. Make a lower low, a higher high, higher low, but not a higher high. Then a lower low, then a higher high. So you need a pullback, and you don't really get one. So you just wait for the sequence. Now we made a higher high and a higher low and a higher high. This would be a higher low, then a higher high, then a higher low, but not a higher high and not a lower low. And this would be an entry for a 1, 2, 3 to get back into the trend and be up here at 28. This guy didn't trigger, so you cancel. Not a good day. Let me try a different day. I just want to find a day where there's where the 2B breaks are prominent. In fact, let me show you today's price action. There's a bunch of them today. Okay, so here was my trade today. We got a 1, 2, 3 right at the gate here. So you got an entry right up here on this 3-point. And this gets triggered up for a win. So you made a lower low, lower high, but not a lower low. Then it makes a higher high, and then it immediately goes down and makes this lower low after you get your win. So now you're looking for a 3-point, which comes all the way back up to here, and you don't get filled anyway. But then you get a lower low, a lower high, but not a lower low and not a higher high. Now you want it to break. So it comes down here, and right over here, this is one candle, everything's inside of that. Right over here makes a new low, and there is a pullback. So you made a lower low, lower high, and then you get a pullback to here, and then this thing makes a lower low. And then you get no pullbacks here till you get them to here. Well, actually you do. You get one pullback to here. So this was a 2B break. And right over here is where you get your 3-point on that red candle. You know, it's a double top. You took out the low, and you get in there and take it up here. Then price gives you a 1, 2, 3, and you get it over here. So here's another 2B, which is what I want to show you. Okay. So you got your 1, 2, 3 here, and you got your break. So now we're making a lower low and a lower high, but not a lower low. And once price takes out this candle over here, which it does over here, that's a 2B break. Go ahead, George. That's a 2B break because it took out this swing over here. And now you're looking for a pullback. Even though it's a double top, that's the candle there. I don't think it triggers. Let's see, 70.50. Yeah, it does. It goes, puts you in by a tick. And then up here you get your winning trade. Then we go from a higher high to an immediate lower low because it took out all these swings. This is the other trade. It's called a continuation pause. Okay? So the candle's got to look like this when the market is really driving. And what do we mean by driving? Well, let's take a look at all these red candles. And then we took out a swing here. And we took out another swing over here. And then you got a nice big bar. And there's a little inside bar, this guy right here. So your entry's right there. And boom. Most of the time you're looking for a pullback. But if you get a pause in a driving market, this is the continuation pattern trade. It's got to look like that. And of course, when you get that, then you go you make a lower low, lower high, but not a lower low, and actually, okay, here's another 2B setup. So you made a lower low, lower high, but not a lower low. Then it makes a higher high. Then it immediately takes out this candle right there. Right there. So that becomes a lower low. We don't have a little hesitation bar like this or like this. So we're looking for a 3-point. As I said, every time you get a 2B break, it's always going to be followed by the 3-point of a 1, 2, 3. So it kind of looks like it's a head and shoulders pattern where you got, or it can be looking like a hat or a crown. Many ways many things to call it. And right up here is where your entry is, because that's where it first gives you the pullback. And there, you shoot down from there, and boom. And then, of course, you get a 1, 2, 3. You look to get in over here. And but I wanted to show you this hat formation. Once you take out those swings, when it goes from a higher high to a lower low, and from a lower low to a lower high. So we went lower low, lower high. Then it doesn't make a lower low. Then it goes higher high. Then it goes lower low. So that's a higher high to a lower low. Once it takes out this swing, you look for your, so that this becomes at a 1, a 2, and this becomes the 3-point. So usually a 2B is followed by the 1, 2, 3 pattern. That's why I'm saying you're looking for point 3. Let's find it one more day and we'll call it I don't want to make this a long, drawn out video. Just want to show you. So, okay, so make a higher high, higher low, but not a higher high. Then it makes a lower low, and it takes out this swing over here. And now you're looking for your 3-point. This isn't a 3-point. Doesn't become a 3-point till this candle right there. When that candle takes out this candle, you got a 1, 2, 3, and you enter, you shoot up. Now we make higher highs. And all this is high low, then make a higher high, and a whole bunch of nonsense there. So you need to take out, this level here, because what actually is happening here is you make a higher high, a higher low, but not a higher high, and not a lower low. Then it takes out this swing here, but it's all in the context of this. But this is the last swing level, but you really got nothing there. It's got to really take out this right here. That's just sideways action. See, it stayed in that range. So here is the pause candle after it breaks the range. You want to see that kind of candle, not this, but this. And there it goes. It makes a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and this would be a 2B pattern, right? So you make a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, then an immediate lower low, and there's a little candle right there. It's only about 3 ticks long in conjunction to this candle here. 1, 2, 3, and then down she goes. So let me try to find a day when the market is what I consider driving. And this will be the last one. When did the market drive last? Back arbitrarily. what's it? Right over here. Let's try this guy. Okay, the market is driving, right? So right over here, you got a 1, a 2, and a 3. And it looks like the market's driving, and there's that little pause candle, and up it goes. And this whole thing gives you then a 1, 2, 3. Once this candle comes up to here and it double tops, if it goes high, you cancel the order. If it doesn't, you go down. But I can't find any where it's the market just driving. You know, one of those days where you couldn't get a pullback because it just kept going in one direction. It's sort of like this. Okay? So let's say we're getting something like this, and let's say that this candle over here was blue. Then you take the setup to go short. Okay? That's a driving market where it's just going in one direction. We've had days like that where it's very annoying where you can't get into the trade because you're not getting any pullbacks. It's just going in one direction. But those little pause candles, you know, like this, I know this is not my time slot, but the market's driving here, and there's a pause, and there's a pause, and there's a pause. Okay, here's a driving market. Here we go. So you want to wait till it starts to drive. So the market opens up down here, and it begins to drive. And when you come to here, there's your first pullback, and up it goes. Then it kind of goes sideways, and then we begin to drive again. And right over here is that one of those little candles. Let's see, 57.75. It only gets up 8, and you break even in that one. Okay, here's another one. We drive again. You're getting it at 65. It triggers, and there's a win right there. You got another one, 65.50. It triggers, and there's another one right there. So you have 2 wins on these 2 little tiny pullbacks here while the market's driving. So you're just getting in. You have a place to get in now. Okay, hopefully this helps. You want to take 1, 2, 3 trades. You want to take 2B breaks and wait till you get 0.3 to give you the 1, 2, 3 after the 2B break. And you want to take these little candles for the drive. Hopefully this will help you.